Fantastic. Great, guys. Hi, this is Ashish Kyal here. Welcome again to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul learning series by wavesstrategy.com. And it's pleasure to have every one of you over here right now. And it's great to see all of you, Vinod, Rajesh, everyone. Fantastic. What a week it had been. What a day it had been. Before we proceed further, I would just like to wish every one of you a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and I wish this festival brings you a lot of happiness, joyfulness, blissfulness, and you do exceptionally well in your trading and investing. So that is what my entire intention is, and this is Thursday at 4 that we are doing because tomorrow is a holiday, the markets are closed, and you can see clearly this is going to be this is also live on YouTube at the rate Kailashish, Twitter at the rate Kailashish. So you can follow me there as well. And each one of you have to ensure that you just keep learning and growing yourself. And I wish Lord Ganesha ensures that you learn a lot and make a lot of money in the markets. तो चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Before we move on, I would like to take a very quick poll which we take. What do you think is the Nifty trend in the coming week? Do you think it's going to go close positive, or you think it's going to close negative by the next Friday? So I am taking a poll very quickly. People who are there on YouTube, just a small change. It's there. If you want to chat with me on the YouTube, you need to ensure you subscribe to the channel. Then only you will be able to post your comments and chat on the YouTube. If you are not subscribed to the channel, you will not be able to post that. So ensure you are a part of our community. We have grown on YouTube. We have crossed 15,500 now, going strong. So that is fantastic. And thank you, every one of you, for being a part of this ecosystem, which we call as a Gurukul, which we have created for every single person like you who wants to learn from me over my decades of experience. So that is what we are doing. I'm ending the poll right now. And if you want to be a part of this Zoom platform we are having, you can simply, I'm just going to ask my team to invite you. You can simply register yourself and join me on the Zoom platform also. So the link will be shared by her. Okay, fantastic. The poll is very interesting. I'm going to end the poll right now and I'm going to share it, the results over here. It's very interesting to see that 70% of the people are expecting markets to go up. I'm bullish, by the way. मैं भी bullish हूँ, and 30% of the people expect markets to correct. So I am going with the flow. I am going with the wind, which is right now positive, and I am expecting that Bank Nifty is going to do something in the coming week. Bank Nifty had been the only index जिसने अभी तक lifetime high levels touch नहीं किया है, which was made in February 2021. So Bank Nifty has still not touched the lifetime high levels made in February. Now that is very interesting phenomena. And today we are going to look at open interest profile. We are going to look at volume profile. Not only on Nifty, we are going to look at from Bank Nifty perspective also. That's very important. Let me just stop sharing the result. Before I do that, I would also like to know how many of you here are option trader. How many of you here trade in options? Because what I've realized that whether you are an option buyer or an option seller, if you do not time the market well, you cannot make money, especially if you are an option trader. I can see more than 80% of the participants here are option traders. That is where our option markets have penetrated deeply. So option trading has taken altogether a very different way and form as compared to just simply trading in futures. So that is very interesting. लेकिन option trading में सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी जो चीज है, which is timing the market, is the least talked about ingredient in stock market. Markets में everyone talks about everything but time. And I'm telling you, if you are trading in the market, और अगर आपने टाइम नहीं किया, भले ही आप इंट्राडे ट्रेडर हो या पोजिशनल ट्रेडर हो या ऑप्शन राइटर हो, अगर आपने टाइम नहीं किया ट्रेड को, यू कांट मेक मनी. In fact, if you have been following me on my Twitter @KyalAshish, yesterday I tweeted across at around 12 p.m. ठीक है, क्या ट्वीट किया मैंने? That post second half I am looking for buying opportunity in the market. After in the second half the buying should come in. और ये जब ट्वीट किया मार्केट्स नीचे था, उसके बाद में the buying started kicking in the second half. Now that requires some exceptional understanding about the market, and timing the market is the key. So let us first understand from the level perspective कौन से levels देखने हैं, and then we go on timing the market by understanding how to do that. So I assure you, you are going to learn something on how to trade options in today's webinar. Let's go on to the chart and try and do that. Also, I can see many of you are not able to put their comments on the YouTube, because for doing that, you need to ensure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you will be able to put in your comments. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. How to look at the chart, and let me share across my screen for doing that. Just give me a second. And here is my screen where I am showing you a volume profile of Nifty right now. मैं अपने आप को हाइड कर देता हूं यहां से. And if you are seeing this on the chart here, you can clearly see on the right hand side, this is the overall profile of the market. The 70% of the volumes have happened below this, but this range which we are seeing right now is picking up. Can you see that? The light area shaded, are you able to see that? Every one of you? Okay, are you able to make out the light shaded area on the right hand side of the profile, and you are able to see my chart? Okay, over here what I can clearly make out is that the profile which we are seeing on the chart here, this profile was the highest. Okay, मतलब यहाँ पर कुछ major activity has taken place, and after this area, the profile is again growing back above here. अगर मैं हिंदी में भी बताऊं तो आपने देखा होगा ये पूरा का पूरा प्रोफाइल जोन है. My participants of Master of Technical Analysis program, MOTA, what do you think is the shape of the profile you are seeing right now over here? What is the shape of this profile? Okay, anyone? Fantastic, right? It's a B-shaped profile. What does the B-shaped profile usually indicate? B-shaped profile का मतलब क्या हुआ? It looks like a B-shaped. Okay, it indicates what? Continuity. Fantastic, Sanjoti. Great to see you here as well. So B-shaped profile indicates continuity. Over here, if you look at this, I'm going to zoom in the chart now. This is known as volume profile. Okay, I'm going to zoom in the chart now, and you are going to see something very interesting. If you look at this B-shaped profile, can I also say that the area where the highest volume has happened, the 70% value area low, is around 17,115. तो सपोर्ट निफ्टी का कहां पर है फिलहाल? 17,115 is the support level. This is the support on the futures chart I am talking about. And where is the resistance coming? Around 17,420 odd levels. So 420, 440 के आसपास is the resistance. So that gives me the overall broad range of the market. And right now we are seeing the prominent, the point of control. ये जो आप point देख रहे हैं, this is known as a point of control. This point of control is lying at exactly around 17,380 levels. And that is the reason आज के पूरे दिन में, if you looked at it, markets have continued to stay little subdued around this range. That's why there was so much of attempt which is there. तो हुआ क्या आज के दिन में? पॉइंट ऑफ कंट्रोल के आसपास ही मार्केट ट्रेड कर रहा है. यूजुअली दिस पॉइंट ऑफ कंट्रोल एक्ट्स एज अ मैग्नेट. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू अलाउ प्राइसेस टू गो अवे इजीली. दिस एक्ट्स एज अ मैग्नेट, जो आप यहां पर देख रहे हैं. सो 17,380 is going to act as a magnet. When do we know? This is futures level, I am again repeating. When do we know this level is getting broken? on the upside when we start seeing prices getting accepted above 17,440 levels. जब आप देखेंगे प्राइसेस 17,440 के ऊपर अगर क्लोज होता है, ओके, तो 440 वोल्ट का झटका लगता है, जो हम हिंदी में मुहावरा बोलते हैं, वही से 17,440 के ऊपर देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी वी माइट कंटिन्यू टू मूव हायर ऑन द अपसाइड. That is one thing that we have observed. Even if we break this level of 17,300, I am not going to turn bearish because mera value area low is around 17,115, which means that for me to take a bearish stand, I need a break below 17,115 levels. Is this thing clear to every one of you? This simple concept, is it clear to every one of you and you are understanding what I am trying to say here? Why 17,115 is important support and साथ ही में why 17,440 is the resistance? ओवरऑल बाजार फिलहाल रेंज में फंसा हुआ है. अगर ये बाजार रेंज में है, what do? Do you think you will make money by buying an option, or you think you will make money right now or short term? I am saying you will make money by writing an option. You will make money how? See, I want you to understand very, very clearly how do you trade this market and how are you going to make money in this market. Will you make the money by buying, or will you make money by selling an option price over here? By writing an option, Kiran is saying, fantastic Manish, Priyam, selling an option. अभी ओवरऑल जो टोन है बाजार की, the overall tone of the market, is it bullish or is it bearish? What is the overall tone of the market? What is the overall strength of the market? It is bullish. So what is your strategy going to be if you are an option writer, to go and write an option for a next week expiry, which is around 17,100 to 17,150 ka strike price? Is it making sense? Write a put option, correct. कौन सा स्ट्राइक प्राइस सिलेक्ट किया हमने? हमने ये वाले रेंज का स्ट्राइक प्राइस सिलेक्ट कर लिया, because that is where the value area low is lying, and this is what I have been doing, and it is working exceptionally well. You know, I've sold put options yesterday itself. If you checked my tweet, I mentioned it in the first half that second half mein buying is going to emerge, and I started square selling my put option. So the put option which I was selling across was quoting somewhere around 48 rupees for next week expiry. I'm already in the money and making it despite of Nifty not doing anything throughout the day. Can that be a classic strategy? Okay. फिरदौस is asking कि मुझे वो लेवल मिला कैसे? देखिए फिरदौस, जो लेवल मुझे मिला है, ये जो आप हाईलाइटेड चार्ट देख रहे हैं राइट हैंड साइड पे, दिस हाईलाइटेड एरिया इज नोन एज द वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल एरिया. इसमें this is where the 70% of the volume has happened with 17,380 as point of control. Volume is highest here, that you can see here. This value area low is over at this point and value area high is at this point. So I'm combining the value area low, which is 17,115 level. This is the level which I got it from the chart. Based on this level, based on my timing the market understanding, I am suggesting of selling put option, but use a strict stop loss when you write option. क्यों सेल करना है? क्योंकि बाजार फिलहाल रेंज में है एंड बायस पॉजिटिव है, इसलिए मैं पुट ऑप्शन राइट करने के लिए देख रहा हूं और ना ही के कॉल ऑप्शन बाय करने के लिए. समझ में आया? एनी क्वेश्चंस ऑन समथिंग सच सिंपल कंसेप्ट ऑफ लुकिंग एट द ओवरऑल वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल ऑफ द मार्केट? अगर हम इसी चार्ट को डेली पे देखते हैं कि और मेजर वॉल्यूम्स कहां हुआ था. इफ आई एम ट्राइंग टू लुक एट दिस चार्ट ऑन द डेली टाइम फ्रेम, कैन आई से a huge volume has taken place around the zone of 15,800, which is बहुत दूर है. It is applicable on every place. If I zoom in, okay, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, here I can see now something is definitely cooking up. Maybe reaccumulation is happening. 3 दिन का sideways range हो गया. फ्लैग टाइप का पैटर्न यहाँ पर दिख रहा है, तो यहां से ब्रेकआउट गुंजाइश है ऊपर आने के लिए. एंड इफ यू लुक एट द ओवरऑल कैंडल, my candlestick guys from the Master of Technical Analysis program, not a single candle since this low has closed below the prior day's low. Not a single candle has closed below the prior day low, which means that trend remains positive unless I see a close. So coming week के लिए मेरी expectation क्या है? Markets will go up. My target, how am I deriving? I'm going to go to the target level by looking at an open interest chart. This is an open interest chart which I am currently seeing. Are you able to see this chart also along with me on the screen, everyone? ये चार्ट दिख रहा है आपको? ओपन इंटरेस्ट चार्ट है. यहां पर अगर आप देखेंगे तो ओवरऑल जो ट्रेंड है फिलहाल पॉजिटिव है, लेकिन रेजिस्टेंस कहां पर आ रहा है? वेयर इज द रेजिस्टेंस कमिंग इन? इफ यू आर लुकिंग एट द ओवरऑल ट्रेंड over here, the resistance of this is coming where? The resistance is coming 17,400 के आसपास. Why? Because that is where the highest open interest of the call is lying. So निफ्टी को 17,400 का लेवल पार करना होगा, और वो पार करने के बाद में इमीडिएटली 17,500 इज द रेजिस्टेंस लेवल. लेकिन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली the biggest support for Nifty is 17,000 level, and put में जो open interest additions हुआ है which is 17,300. तो market का expectation क्या है फिलहाल? Looking at the OI data, this is known as open interest profiling. Looking at the OI profiling data, the interest of the market is in a range bound moment between 17,400 to 17,300. लेकिन ये बहुत ही छोटा रेंज है. ये रेंज पे मार्केट एक हफ्ते तक, नेक्स्ट 1 वीक तक रहेगा? आई डोंट थिंक सो. आई थिंक इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू सस्टेन इन सच अ नैरो रेंज, बट यू नेवर नो. Even if it sustains in such a narrow range, when can you make money? If your bias in an option trade is sideways to positive, you will be able to make money if you write put options on the downside. Call option क्यों write नहीं करना? Because our expectation for call option is that markets are going to go upside, and this uptrend is going to happen unless and until we see break below the support levels, which is 17,100. Now if I'm looking at this chart, and this is a cumulative profile that I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm removing the cumulative one and I'm going to pick up weekly expiry options profile. Now let me check on a weekly expiry option profile. अगर मैं देखता हूं तो what do I try and see on the weekly expiry? So 16 September का option का डेटा के हिसाब से I can see a good build up happening at 17,300. Also the next week 17,300. So 17,300 on the downside looks to be a immediate, intermediate, immediate support. 17,500 looks to be 17,400 looks to be the resistance. ठीक है. सो यहां पर दिक्कतें आएगी अगर निफ्टी को ऊपर जाना है. सो इन अ नटशेल, ट्रेंड रिमेन्स पॉजिटिव until I see close below the prior day low, until I see close below 17,300. लेकिन अगर वो ब्रेक भी हुआ, we are not going to go super bearish because value area low as per volume profile is around 17,100. Also, I'm going to combine my wave theory understanding with this. Do you want to see the wave pattern, guys? What is the overall wave pattern structure that we are seeing on the chart here? And by the way, we did Master of Waves program this weekend. It was fabulous, very well received. Really enjoyed talking to the participants of Master of Waves program. And a surprise for them, I'm going to take a refresher session for the Master of Waves participants in next week. So get ready with all your questions. This is purely for the participants of Master of Waves and my mentees. This refresher session will be for them. It's not going to be long. In coming week, we will fix up a date when we will have. So keep your questions ready with respect to wave theory that we did and how do we combine with time cycle that we practice. So if you go to wavestrategy.com article section, you will see this overall article. So if you go to articles and you will see, let me go to articles here. Once you go to articles, you see Nifty Fibo diametric pattern on hourly and 15 minutes chart. एक बार वहां अगर आप click करेंगे, you can clearly see on the downside. Okay, Akhil is saying I made 16,000 today in Marico option with the study of Master of Wales 2.2. Fantastic, Akhil. हमने मैरिको के बारे में डिस्कस किया था. इनफैक्ट अखिल, यू रिमेंबर वी टॉक्ड अबाउट द टाइम आल्सो, दैट ट्यूसडे को 2 बजे के बाद में मैरिको में बाइंग इमर्ज होगी. वी आइडेंटिफाइड दैट टाइम and he made 16,000 in Marico option by using the study of Master of Waves season 2.2, which happened this weekend. Fantastic, Akhil. I think you have recovered most of your fee already. And he bought on Tuesday after 2:30. Okay, you can see it here. Akhil is commenting there. Akhil, can you post it across to all the participants? I opened it for you to post it across to everyone so that people see it works like magic. Okay, I've just opened it across for you. You can post it across to everyone. You can mark it to everyone. Okay, chaliye, let us understand from this chart. Are you able to see this chart over here? And can you clearly see the Nifty chart? This is on a 60 minutes. ये आज का नहीं, ये 1 या 2 दिन पहले मैंने अपडेट किया था. Basis of that, the overall pattern that we are seeing over here is wave A came on the upside, wave B on the sideways, and wave C coming on the upside. This wave C target is 138.2% of wave A. That is the target which you can clearly see here. Guys, are you seeing this chart or it's only me who is seeing it on the screen? Are you able to see the chart here? Okay, fantastic. So I can see a lot of you are raising hands. तो यहाँ पर अगर हम देखेंगे नीचे ये चार्ट का टारगेट 17,500 है, जहां पर ओपन इंटरेस्ट भी हाई है, तो वो एक लेवल मिला मुझे. उसके बाद में ये जो सी वेव जो शुरू हुआ है, इस सी का इंटरनल काउंट हम देखते हैं. सी के इंटरनल काउंट पे अगर आप देखेंगे ओवरऑल पैटर्न में डबल करेक्टिव पैटर्न है. और इनफैक्ट 2 दिन पहले ही मैंने एक मार्क करके रखा था कि एफ वेव ऑन गोइंग है, एफ वेव आएगा नीचे. एंड यू कैन क्लियरली सी दैट after this ABC formation, X wave complete हुआ, A B C D E F, and this F wave in fact came here, and now we can expect a G to start back on the upside. This is how accurately it is working. This is a 15-minute chart of Nifty where I have shared across this chart. It's fantastic. Thanks Akhil for sharing it across. In fact, हमने Master of Waves program में टाइम किया था कि मास्टर ऑफ वेव्स में हमने बताया था people start buying Marico post Tuesday 2:30 basis of time cycle, and the trend is strong. And here we can see a proof who has done it and made money out of it. So it works, right? With the risk, of course, with stop loss. You should understand everything is traded with stop loss. So overall यहाँ पर हमने अभी चार्ट का पैटर्न देखा. Now that is my target 17,500. If that gets taken out, we will see what is forming. But this is looking like the overall pattern right now. What will happen after the wave G gets completed? We might see an X wave coming back on the downside, maybe an X wave, or maybe a deeper fall. We don't know that. इसके बाद में जो correction आएगा, if it's an X wave, we will see a move below the cloud. Once that happens, we know its X wave is forming, and then we might see some kind of a triangle pattern formation. So this is how I see the market going forward. This is how the markets can behave over the short span of time. And this is the chart I'm going to take a screenshot of this and share it across with you all on my Telegram channel also. So just ensure you are following me on Telegram, CMT Trading Gurukul. Okay, let's just move ahead now. Is it clear how are we expecting the market to trade from the coming week, and how do we see the overall trend? Okay, this is Neo wave. Yes, this is Neo wave. That is what I'm looking at right now. I'm not looking at it from Elliott wave perspective. This is diametric pattern of Neo wave, and this is there on my website wavestrategy.com. So ensure you are a part of this. Chaliye, let's go back to the latest chart and let's look at Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is where the major hurdle has been, and why Bank Nifty can also be at a very important juncture. Let me open up Bank Nifty futures here, and let's check the volume profile of Bank Nifty. Not on a daily time frame. I'm going to go back on an hourly time frame, and we are now looking at Bank Nifty volume profile. What do you see on the volume profile of Bank Nifty? Can you see something major happening in the current range of the market? Okay, थोड़ा मैं zoom in करता हूं. Okay, if you see this volume profile, let me just, yeah, I'm going to take the overall scenario from this perspective. That is the overall range of the profile. I can see there is not a very clear trend that is emerging in Bank Nifty, क्योंकि profile shape क्या है, it's just not giving us any specific shape or indication. It's just not doing anything. मतलब हुआ क्या, यहाँ पे अच्छा खासा accumulation हुआ, यहाँ पर वापस से if you check, there is nothing that happened major, and again it paused somewhere around this zone. So if you are looking from a wave perspective, I think it completed wave A here, it completed wave B here, this is possibly wave C, maybe we are moving in Bank Nifty in the form of wave D, which is still ongoing, not yet complete. And once that is done, I think Bank Nifty can start moving up, showing not a very strong breakout, come down, trap people. That's how Bank Nifty can possibly move. Now, what is the support area for Bank Nifty? Looking at this volume profile, I think Bank Nifty will have a very important support which lies around 36,000 level, because this is where Bank Nifty is going to quote now. So 36,000 is going to be the prominent point of control. The volumes are equally distributed across, nothing major happening in Bank Nifty right now. So 36,000 is where it is right now, and short term में खाली इतने से प्रोफाइल का हम देखें, 36,760 is where the point of control is. When will a trend emerge on Bank Nifty? Once we cross back about 37,150 on the upside, we will be able to see something happening on Bank Nifty once we cross that level. So 37,000 important नहीं है, 37,150 is important. Clear है? That is what the volume profile area is suggesting. नीचे अगर ब्रेक हुआ तो कौन सा लेवल इंपॉर्टेंट है? The problem is if it goes down also, there is support kicking in at here, there is support kicking at 36,000, there is support kicking in at multiple layers of support are there for Bank Nifty. तो नीचे जाने के लिए भी ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. तो बैंक निफ्टी में इनफैक्ट अगर आपको डिप मिलता है around 36,200, I think then it's again bounce back. So Bank Nifty remains buy on dips as long as 37,150 is intact. Once we see the break above 37,150, then maybe a trend can emerge. That is what the Bank Nifty chart is suggesting me by looking at the overall pattern, by looking at the overall structure, and looking at the overall channels. What you can also do is you can in fact draw a channel on Bank Nifty, connecting these low lines, connecting these tops together, and accordingly take a trade. So I think Bank Nifty can behave this way, might go up, then again start retesting it downside, and it's just not going to go in a very strong fashion. That is what my take is. Overall pattern, if I'm looking at it, it looks like a wave A here, wave B here, we are in C, which might do something like this, we might come down in D. That is what the overall structure and pattern of Bank Nifty is going to be. That's how it's looking like as of now. Is it clear? Any questions on this? I'm also going to save this chart and share it across on my Twitter handle and Telegram handle. So you need to ensure you are going to be applying these techniques on the basis of your own study. I'm just showing it to you. So यहाँ पर OI in देखते हैं Bank Nifty का overall. What is the OI suggesting for Bank Nifty? I'm sure it's very obvious. 37,000 पे highest होगा, 36,000 पे highest होगा. That is how it's usually is in those range, right? So I'm going to take a cumulative OI right now, and look at this. Now that is very interesting outcome. Let's just zoom in a bit and check. The OI profile of Bank Nifty is suggesting something interesting. If you look at this profile, in fact, very interestingly, it is 36,000 600 odd level. So let's just go on option chain. Am I reading it correctly? Let's just check that. Let's just check that. I'm going to go here in option chain. I'm going to pick up an option of 16th and let me check where is the highest build-up happening on the option chain. So percentage change is happening at 36,600 on the call side, and on the put side, if you look at it, the open interest change is the highest, which is at 36,700. Very tricky the overall OI looks like. If you look at the overall open interest, we have 7,90,000, which is happened at 37,000, which is very obvious on the call side. So 37,000 nikalna mushkil hoga. And on the put side, if I'm looking at this overall chart, we have the highest open interest buildup, which is 36,000 obviously, but 36,500. So 36,500 to 37,000 is the range which is this option chain is suggesting. And if I'm looking at the price chart, I'm seeing a similar scenario. So यहाँ पर जो level है, I think this is 36,700 का OI. This level, if it is crossed, we are headed by 300 points on the upside on Bank Nifty. So that is what the overall suggestions are coming from the Bank Nifty side, and 36,500 is going to be the level where we are going to have a cumulative big build up happening on the option front. So thoda sa chart agar alag karke dekhe, this gives you a lot of clarity on what we are seeing on the chart. So 36,700 is important for Bank Nifty. अगर हम next week में ये level निकालते हैं, we can start seeing a positive traction coming in on Bank Nifty. And overall chart भी हमने देखा Bank Nifty के लिए. This is what we are looking at from the OI profile and the volume profile of Bank Nifty chart. So fantastic, guys. This is what my reading is. My bias is positive. Using breakouts, I think we can go on the upside. Bank Nifty is going to be the key factor I'm going to keep a watch on, but not major firecrackers expected out of Bank Nifty as of now. And support for Nifty comes to around 17,100 to 17,120. That's the major support, and 17,300 is the minor support. Target levels for Nifty 17,500. We're not expecting a very major move in the coming week. That's why I prefer selling call options, not call. I'm bullish, so I'm selling put options. And I've told you, if you follow me on Twitter, I keep doing that, keep sharing it across. Also on my channel AK Trading Gurukul Telegram is where I do that. So I am sure you guys are enjoying what we are doing. This is Ashish Kyal here. Before we go and wind this down, I am going to share across I'm going to take a very quick polling. We are coming up with mentorship on timing the market, which is happening starting in November. And that mentorship on timing the market is going to be focusing a lot about timing and timing and timing. My existing mentees, you do not worry. We are going to be focusing now timing in the 3 sessions that we are left. We are going to do that. We are also going to have a live trading session where I'm going to share across practically when the markets are going on, how to look at those things. Also for my live existing mentees, we are going to select stocks which can be good multi-bagger stock selection for the coming year or years. So you just have to ensure you just don't miss out on the 3 sessions which we have this Saturday as well. So ensure you do not miss out on the existing mentees. We are going to focus a lot on that. And mentorship next batch we are starting in November, which is going to focus a lot on timing the market and option trading. So do you want to be a part of this mentorship program on timing the market? Why we are structuring it in terms of timing the market? because I can clearly see that many of the people who have been looking at option trading as the interest has been growing, they just don't know how to look at market from time element. Time element becomes extremely important and very less people talk about time. So why not devote 3 months of training only on learning how to time the market rather than studying about how to forecast the price alone? Isn't that making sense to you, all of you? Okay, I can see so many of the participants who want to learn about mentorship on timing the market. This is for the very first time we are trying to figure out if what should be the structure, and we are trying to come out with a very systematic fashion where I've been studying about timing the market for more than 10 years now, and I'm going to share that across. So please participate in this poll if you want to be a part of something like this. Also ensure on our website wavestrategy.com you do check free member section, where I'm going to be posting across some exclusive interviews. The traders forum is kicking. I'm not sure if you have checked that. There is a huge traders forum. I'm just going to share across my screen very quickly. If you go to traders forum here and click on that forum button, you will see amazing charts being posted by so many of the participants of Master of Waves, by the participants of uh, my mentees and all of those. So amazing charts over here. I saw one of the very interesting chart which was posted by Harsh on what is the overall chart pattern. You can clearly see the screen and you can clearly see how the overall counting is done and what are they posting. So and also Sridhar has posted across timing the market using cycle, and that was fantastic. See this bank nifty chart and overall cycle timing. This is posted by Sridhar on the on traders forum, which is there on wavestrategy.com. Bank nifty time cycles he has posted. Brilliant chart, and that's why I'm sharing it across. So guys, do ensure you utilize this platform, and you can simply post what you want to learn from here. I do comment on these charts, so ensure you posting your charts and queries over there. Fantastic, guys. Wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi again. I hope these webinars that we are doing is useful for each one of you, and it's fantastic way for me to be in touch with you. See you soon, and refresher session for Master of Wave and Mentee is going to happen next week for wave theory. Before I wind down, quick announcement also that I'm going to be coming live soon on ET Now Hindi, so that's also going to be there. And wish you a very happy festival. Stay tuned, stay in touch. If you want to comment on YouTube, you need to subscribe to my channel. We are already 15,000 crossing. And do track Twitter. I keep posting my trades with respect to Nifty options that I am taking. So do follow me there. Thank you very much. Pranam. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful day. Ashish Kyal signing off. And keep tweeting, keep liking, keep sharing. Thank you.